Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, ji, let's start this unit. First paragraph. Look at the night sky, and you see primarily darkness. A vast multitude of glittering sparks drift over our heads, scattered across the sky. Our gaze registers their beauty, but little else. Our vision cannot bring these dazzling pinpoints into focus, observe their true nature. To our eyes, they are mysteries. I'm sure that this paragraph is clear, and I have also displayed the meanings of the difficult words or phrases in front of you. Humanity has sought to move beyond the limited vision of biology since the days of Galileo. Telescopes have brought the heavens to earth, exposed the distant treasures of the universe, revealed countless galaxies cloaked within the apparent darkness, and perhaps no telescope has done so much to bring the wonder and reality of the universe home as the Hubble Space Telescope. So what we have learned, humanity since Galileo's time has used telescopes to bring distant celestial bodies closer to understanding. The Hubble Space Telescope stands out for its significant contribution to this endeavor. The concept of a telescope in orbit around Earth was first mentioned in a science book by Arthur C. Clarke. This telescope would peer at the universe from well above the interference of the Earth's ever-turbulent atmosphere, which relentlessly blurs the view in ground-based telescopes and makes stars twinkle. Ahead of this time, Clarke outlined the advantages of an orbiting telescope compared with a telescope that might at some future point be installed on the moon's surface, as had been suggested decades earlier. Even the moon's extremely tenuous atmosphere might affect certain delicate observations. He wrote, "An observatory in space would be able to survey the complete sphere of the sky." In this paragraph, Arthur C. Clarke, the author, talked about a telescope in space because it's better than telescopes on the ground. It wouldn't have the problems caused by Earth's air and could see the whole sky better than a telescope on the moon. Today, the orbiting telescope Clarke envisioned is known as the Hubble Space Telescope, and it has been in service since 1990. Before Hubble was launched into orbit around Earth in 1990, there was lots of scientific discussion about what a space telescope might find. The top to-do list items for Hubble were to measure the expansion rate of the universe, to find distant galaxies, and to determine the chemical content of the space between the galaxies. But everyone expected Hubble's most important discoveries would provide answers to questions that astronomers do not know how to ask and find objects that were not yet even conceived. In this paragraph, we have been told that the space telescope idea of Arthur C. Clarke is now the Hubble Space Telescope. It started working in 1990, and scientists were excited about what it might discover, even things they had not thought of. Still, no one imagined that Hubble's photographs of deep space would be so utterly, jaw-droppingly beautiful, or that the pictures would have a purely visceral appeal on an entire generation, making Hubble a household word synonymous with spectacular images of the cosmos. Okay, let's see what we have learned in this paragraph. Important points. Number one, Hubble's photographs of deep space are exceptionally beautiful. Number two, the images made a profound emotional impact on an entire generation. Number three, Hubble became very well known because of these spectacular images. So we can say that Hubble's pictures of space are so amazing that they deeply moved many people, making the telescope very famous. Read paragraph number 6, and we will discuss the important points of this paragraph. Number 1, Hubble is a project of NASA and the European Space Agency. 2, it orbits the Earth above the atmosphere, which allows for clearer views of space. Number 3, Hubble's capability is so advanced that, as a comparison, if human eyes were as sensitive, one could see minute details from great distances. Number 4, Hubble orbits the Earth rapidly, collecting much more light than human eyes, revealing intricate details about the universe. This paragraph tells us about Hubble that it is a special telescope in space made by NASA and European Space Agency. It goes around Earth above the sky and can see things very clearly. It sees details that our eyes can't, like seeing tiny lights from very far away. Let's see what are the 2 important points in this paragraph. Number 1, the Hubble telescope provides images of parts of the cosmos never seen by previous generations. Number 2, there are various dramatic events occurring in the universe, like galaxies colliding and stars forming. In a nutshell, we can say the Hubble telescope has shown us parts of space that no one has ever seen before. In these images, we can see galaxies crashing into each other and new stars being born in big explosions. Paragraph number 8. What are the important points? Number 1, a single image from the Hubble telescope can show the universe's beauty and chaos. The Hubble's images are so powerful that they touch people of all ages and backgrounds, reminding them of our small place in the vast universe. In short, pictures from the Hubble Space Telescope are amazing. They show how big and mysterious the universe is and make people realize how tiny our world is compared to the entire universe. Ji Janab, important points. Number 1, the Hubble Space Telescope has been operational since 1990. Number 2, it has made over 1 million observations and looked at over 38,000 celestial objects. Number 3, the Hubble archives contain more than 500,000 images. Number 4, the amount of astronomical data collected is massive compared to the printed collection of the US Library of Congress. In short, we can summarize this paragraph as by combining all this, the 4 topic sentences. Since 1990, the Hubble telescope has observed over 38,000 space objects and collected vast astronomical data exceeding 500,000 images. Paragraph number 10, important points. Number 1, NASA named the telescope after the American astronomer Edwin P. Hubble in 1983. Edwin P. Hubble discovered in the 1920s that galaxies are vast systems of stars. Point number 3, the most powerful space camera that was installed on Hubble in 2009, enhancing its performance. If you summarize the 3 points, we can say the telescope was named after Edwin Hubble, a famous space scientist from 1900s. He found out that galaxies are huge star systems, and in 2009, a very strong camera was added to the telescope, making it even better. Okay ji, again pause the video and read the paragraph, and after reading we will talk about the important points. Point number 1, when observing stars, we are essentially viewing the past because the light from those stars left them billions of years ago. Number 2, the most remote galaxies appear strange, smaller, and lack well-defined shapes. Number 3, no telescope prior to Hubble had the capability to view these distant galaxies clearly. In short, we can say observing stars is glimpsing history, with distant galaxies appearing unique. Only the Hubble could clearly view them. Number 12, important points. Number 1, astronomers used Hubble to focus on a seemingly empty portion of the sky. Number 2, the results showed 10,000 galaxies in various stages of their evolution. Number 3, capturing the entire sky in such detail would need 13 million similar images. In short, we can say the Hubble telescope was pointed at an empty-looking part of the sky, and it found 10,000 galaxies there, and to picture the whole sky like this would need millions of photos. Paragraph number 13, important points. Number 1, the universe consists mainly of dark matter and dark energy. Planets, moons, stars, nebulas, and galaxies account for less than 1% of the universe's contents. Number 3, non-luminous matter accounts for about 3% of the universe. So in short, we can say most of the universe is made up of mysterious things called dark matter and dark energy. The stars and planets we know are only a tiny part of it. Now this is paragraph number 14. So what are the important points of this paragraph? Number 1, the universe began with a significant event, that is the Big Bang, and has been expanding ever since. Number 2, instead of slowing down, the universe's expansion is accelerating. Number 3, there is a force driving the accelerated expansion. In short, we can say the universe started with a Big Bang explosion and has been growing ever since. Instead of getting slower, it is actually speeding up because of some force. Paragraph number 15, important points. Number 1, Hubble has extensively studied stars. 2, stars originate from gas and dust clouds. 3, the sun is a typical middle-aged star. Number 4, dense regions within these clouds lead to the formation of stars. Number 5, the residual dust and gas can become planets, asteroids, or remain as dust. In short, we can say Hubble's research reveals stars, like our sun, emerge from clouds of gas and dust, with remaining materials potentially forming other celestial bodies. Important points of paragraph number 16. Number 1, the chemical makeup of stars is learned through spectroscopy. 2, early universe stars mainly consisted of hydrogen and helium. Number 3, other elements are generated inside stars due to the nuclear reaction, that is called nuclear fusion reaction. In short, we can say through spectroscopy, it is revealed that early stars are mostly hydrogen and helium. They were mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, but later created more elements inside them. Important points of paragraph number 17. Number 1, stars form in groups varying in size. 2, stars in each cluster have different masses. Number 3, Hubble studies star clusters and their chemistry using a method called spectroscopy. Number 4, massive stars end in supernovas, leaving behind neutron stars, black holes, or nothing at all. In short, we can say stars come in groups of different sizes. Big stars explode and can become black holes or neutron stars. Hubble uses special tools to study these star groups. Important points of paragraph number 18. Number 1, galaxies are made of stars, gas, dust, and dark matter. Number 2, Hubble has detailed insights into the shapes and structures of galaxies, and observations include black holes, star formations, and galaxy collisions. In short, we can say galaxies are big groups of stars and other stuff. Hubble can see many details in these galaxies, like black holes, and where new stars are made. Important points of paragraph number 19. Number 1, astronomers classify galaxies into 3 major types: elliptical, spiral, and irregular. Number 2, these galaxies vary in size from dwarfs with as few as 100 million stars to giants with over 1 trillion stars. In short, we can say there are 3 main types of galaxies: round ones, spiral and the ones in the spiral shape, and the messy ones. They can be small with few stars, or huge or gigantic with loads of stars. Paragraph number 21, important points. Number 1, spiral galaxies look like flat blue-white disks with yellowish centers. Number 2, there are 2 types of the spiral galaxies: normal spirals and bared spirals. Number 3, spirals are actively forming stars. Number 4, they make up a significant fraction of galaxies near us. So we can say that spiral galaxies are flat, bright disks with yellow middles. They have some of them have a bar shape in the middle, and they make new stars and are common in our universe. Next paragraph, I guess it's paragraph number 23. Important points. Number 1, irregular galaxies are neither disk-like nor elliptical. Number 2, they were more common in the early universe. 3. There are other unusual galaxies undergoing change or interaction. Now, paragraph number 23, I guess. Important points. The appearance and makeup of galaxies have evolved over billions of years. The universe, number 2, important point. The universe is expanding. Number 3, the universe's estimated age is 13.8 billion years. Number 4, the early universe was mainly hydrogen and helium. Number 5, dense areas allowed for the formation of the first stars. Number 6, gas and dust from these clouds combined, leading to the creation of extensive spiral arms filled with star colonies. So we can say that galaxies look and are made the way they are because of things that happened a long time ago. The universe is getting bigger, started mainly with 2 elements, and the first stars came from dense clouds. Later these clouds made bigger star groups. Paragraph number 24, important points. Number 1, understanding of planets beyond our solar system is still developing. Number 2, astronomers have come up with new methods to detect exoplanets. Number 3, directly seeing these planets is really challenging. In short, we can say we are still learning about planets outside our solar system. Astronomers are using new methods to find these planets because they are hard to see. Okay, let's see what we have learned in paragraph number 25. In paragraph number 25 can be summarized as looking at faraway planets is really hard. Hubble watched a planet named HT 209458b move in front of its star. When this happens, the planet's air takes in some starlight and we can learn about the planet's air. How to precise this paragraph? Using Hubble, astronomers studied exoplanet HD 209458b and detected its atmosphere by observing the light absorption during its transit across its star. Okay, let's see what we are about to learn in paragraph number 26. Paragraph number 26, important points. Number 1, Hubble detected methane in the atmosphere of exoplanet HD or 9733b. Number 2, it was the first organic molecule found in the atmosphere of an exoplanet. In short, we can say using Hubble, scientists found a gas called methane, CH4, in the air of a far away planet named HD 189733b. It is the first time we found such a gas on a planet that's not in our solar system. How to precise this paragraph? Well, we can say Hubble identified methane, an organic molecule, in the atmosphere of the exoplanet HD 189733b. Let's see what are the important points of paragraph number 27. Number 1, in 2018, Hubble was used to study several Earth-sized planets and their stars' habitable zones. Number 2, these planets orbit around the red dwarf star TRAPPIST-1. Number 3, 4 of these planets are in the star's habitable zone. In short, we can say in 2018, Hubble looked at some planets around a small star named TRAPPIST-1. 4 of these planets could have the right conditions for water, which is important for life. How to precise this paragraph? Hubble analyzed Earth-sized planets around the TRAPPIST-1 star in 2018, finding 4 in areas suitable for potential life. Okay, let's see what are the important points of paragraph number 28. Number 1, 3 of the habitable zone exoplanets do not seem to have thick hydrogen-rich atmospheres. Number 2, their atmospheres might be similar to Earth's with heavier gases. Number 3, such gases include carbon dioxide, methane, and oxygen. In short, we can say some planets around TRAPPIST-1 don't have big gas-filled atmospheres. Instead, they might have air like Earth with gases we know like carbon dioxide. How to precise this paragraph? 3 planets near TRAPPIST-1 might have Earth-like atmospheres, suggesting an environment different from typical gas giants. Let's find out what we are about to learn in paragraph number 30. Main points. Number 1, exoplanets are very hard to see directly. Number 2, the challenge is similar to spotting a tiny light or firefly next to a bright light, like that of a lighthouse, from far away. Number 3, clever techniques are required to discover these exoplanets. In short, we can say finding planets around other stars is like trying to see a tiny bug's light next to a big bright lamp. So we need smart methods to spot them. Paragraph number 31, main points. Number 1, Hubble has contributed significantly to the search and study of planets outside our solar system. Hubble's long life, steadiness, and sensitive instruments make it valuable for understanding distant worlds. In short, we can say Hubble has helped a lot in finding and learning about other planets. It is useful because it's been around for a long time and is very sensitive. How to precise this paragraph? Hubble's durability and sensitivity have been vital in advancing our knowledge of exoplanets. Paragraph number 32, main points. Number 1, various great structures in history served different purposes like worship, defense, or transportation. Number 2, Hubble Space Telescope will be remembered as an icon of human curiosity. In short, we can say, like big cathedrals and pyramids from the past, the Hubble telescope will be remembered because it shows how curious people are. How to precise this paragraph? Historical structures had their significance, and the Hubble telescope will be historically recognized for reflecting human curiosity.